If you want to become this magnetic person, this person that has a special aura around them, and people just can't help but feel attracted to you because you're just that special, right? Well, just know I've been there myself. I've tried so many things, so many tips and tricks I saw online. And I have a very important message to convey to you. But first of all, I have a warning. You will not like what you'll find out. But also, this is you will never be able to reach your goal without this information. I'm not gonna waste your time anymore. If you want to become magnetic, what you have to know is that you will never be able to do it because you're starting on the wrong foot. You want to be magnetic. If you want to be magnetic, you will never end up being magnetic. And this is not just for magnetic, this is even if you want to be confident or charismatic or funny or all these things. Your desire, your craving makes you have such a repelling energy about you. And people just sense that. Like, this is not even something quantifiable and objective that I could tell you, like, you are doing this thing that people notice. No, it's just your energy and the way you carry yourself, the way the types of thoughts that come in your mind. People are able to kind of sense that about your vibe. It's quite abstract stuff. This is not just about your social life and all these social aspects, but it's about everything in life. If you have this deep craving of achieving a goal, a craving that it's so big that you feel like you can't live without it, like you're not complete, like you're not enough without it, you'll never achieve it. So this is literally step number 0. If you want to become magnetic or whatever you want to become, you have to drop the craving. And you might be like, well, yeah, but it's not gonna be satisfying anymore when I reach it. But of course, I don't have anything to object to that. It's not gonna be as satisfying as you imagine. Being confident doesn't feel as satisfying. Being charismatic or magnetic or whatever doesn't feel as satisfying as you imagine right now. It's just like a materialistic purchase. You have this laptop or this piece of clothing that you dream of all the time, and then you finally get it, and in a couple of days you almost forgot you got it in the first place. It was just that craving. The craving is the drama, the unnecessary drama from your life. So just drop the drama. Having your materialistic purchase, just the pure feeling of having it, is very different to the drama and the whole roller coaster of emotions that you feel when you crave it. And it's just the same with all these social traits. Like the people that are charismatic and confident, they they don't just sit there on a random day and think like, oh, I'm charismatic, like, oh my god, this is so cool, like life is so good because I'm charismatic. Like they never think about that. They are just minding their own business. They have other things to think about, and they never even frame themselves as charismatic. That's the thing. Like you are never going to be able to label yourself that, okay, now after 349 days of progress, I finally am magnetic. I finally reached this point where I'm magnetic. Like that's never gonna happen. So stop daydreaming about this. These wet dreams you have about reaching these states where you are the king of society and all that stuff, drop all of them. They are so detrimental to you and they are fake, that's the thing as well. They are very fake. They give you false hopes because like you could implement everything, every piece of advice that was ever put out there. You could implement it to perfection, and you'll still never reach that state where you feel like you dream of feeling. So then the difference between a person who wants to be magnetic, charismatic, whatever, and a person who is first of all the lack of desire and the lack of overthinking as well, because people that are like this, they don't think about this all the time. They never think about this, in fact. They never have social hierarchies, like, just interacting with groups of people, and I'm sure you do this as well. You're just like, oh, that person is the most alpha person in the group. That person is the coolest. Okay, that person is quite inferior to me. I'm better than them. So I can act confident to them, but I will act weird and anxious to that person. all those things are toxic, and all those things have to go away. Once they go away, once you stop all this useless drama, you will not necessarily become magnetic and charismatic already, but you will be able to step onto the process of becoming like that. So this is just the prerequisite, the undoubted prerequisite.